Hi, welcome back. What we're going to show you today is how you can get your chicken, and this also applies to lamb. You can follow the same procedure with lamb if you're cooking with lamb or even beef. Nice and tender and juicy and tasty when you're making your curries, because you probably notice if you go to an Indian restaurant that's really good, you'll notice the chicken's always succulent and tender and always tastes good. And this is the way that we do it here. And if you follow this procedure, I'm sure you'll be pleased with the results that you're going to get. So we've got chicken. What we've got is some pre-cooked chicken here, but to show you how we prep our chicken, we put a chicken breast there. We just usually press it a little bit with the palm of the hand. It just tenderises it slightly and flats it out a bit. And you would cut your breast in half, and then you'd cut bite-sized pieces. Like that. You normally get about 8 pieces out of one decent sized breast. Right, then what we do in our marinade is, it's always good to have a bleach soaked cloth when you're handling raw chicken, by and wiping all your surfaces in your hands as you handle the chicken. But what we get is mustard oil. Used extensively in Indian cooking. It gives a really nice sort of slightly smoky flavour to your chicken. So you just want to drizzle a little bit on the chicken. You really don't want it too oily, you just want to sort of create a little bit of a tacky surface for your spices to adhere to. Just a little bit of drizzle of mustard oil. Then you take some garam masala. Garam masala is has 7 spices in it, aromatic spices like cinnamon, cloves, cardamom, really nice and creates a nice flavour for your meat. So take, depending on how much chicken you do, but you really just want a nice light dusting all over your chicken of garam masala. It's a lovely smell, garam masala, really smells nice, almost slightly perfumed. Okay, and once you've got that on your meat like that, just rub it into the flesh. You'll find that in some recipes for marinade they put the spices into the yogurt and then on to the chicken, but we actually rub the spices into the meat, which was a little tip that I picked up from an Indian chef, just to get the spices straight onto the meat, so that the flavour is a little bit more intense. Go. We just massage that into our chicken. You have a little look at that while I wash my hands. Okay, and then what we do, next step, is to take some of your garlic and ginger paste and just drizzle a little bit over your chicken. You just want enough to be able to, again, a little bit of a coating of garlic and ginger. This will add a really nice garlicky flavour to your meat. Again, just massage that in. It's all coated. And then finally, we take a pot of yogurt, the whole pot, all over your chicken. Just throw that in the bin. And then just massage that again into your chicken. Or lamb, as I said. You can do this exact same thing with lamb. Don't put any salt. The salt will be added at the pre-cooking stage, but not at the marinade stage, because all you'll do is you'll dry out your meat, you'll draw all the liquid moisture out of your meat if you put any salt at all. So make sure that you don't do that. Just follow this way of doing it and you'll get the result there. So there it is with all the yogurt on. I'll wash my hands again. Now what you want to do with this marinated chicken is you want to leave this for at least 4 hours. Preferably longer. Overnight would be better, but at least 4 hours before you then cook it. And what that will ensure is that your meat is not only tender, but it'll also be flavoursome. Yoghurt has the effect of tenderising your meat, that's why we use yoghurt. And if you're worried about yoghurt being in any of your curry dishes, don't worry about that, because when we pre-cook it in liquid, in water, all the yoghurt is actually removed from the meat. So you won't see any tainting of yoghurt on your chicken or lamb when you're cooking your curry, so don't worry about that. So try this and I'm sure you'll find that you're pleased with the end result of that. Okay, thanks for watching.